Winter's coming, so get ready for cold temperatures now by calling Premier Heating and Air. Get a heating and air system checkup for only $49. Our trained professionals will come out, inspect your unit, inspect your heater and duct system, and ensure it's ready for winter weather. Ask your technician about our indoor air quality products as well as attic insulation, duct cleaning, and moisture barrier. Experience the Premier difference today and get a heating system checkup for only $49. Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company. Offer ends 11/30/23.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Team Lawrence. I'm your host, Pat Brock, the Public Information Officer for Lawrence County Schools. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Thanksgiving. When you talk about Thanksgiving, the reason for that particular season of giving to others, you can look none other to here at East Lawrence High School. We've got the Growing Young Men's Program, Mr. Will Smith. How are you, sir?
Fine to you this morning, Ms. Pat.
Doing well. Listen, now talk to us a little bit, Mr. Smith, about this particular project and what all it entailed.
In 2019, the Growing Young Men program was established here under the leadership of Dr. O.J. Hall, and we decided that this program needed some volunteer services for our young men, and so we started feeding families for Thanksgiving in 2019. We started off with 10 families. Then the next year we had COVID, so we did, past year we did 25 families.
Right.
Moved up 65 families last year, and the young men this year, along with other organizations here at the school, decided we want to do 100, and so we are close to that, and so we are, just blessed to be able to just serve.
I love that, and and what is the mantra for this year with your new principal and how you all are definitely working and doing different things to make sure that's taken place?
Well, the new mantra is one team, one family, one East. And so what we want to do is make sure we incorporated every student, every organization, and within our community to give back to those that are less fortunate during this time of the year.
And with your Growing Young Men's program, you do so much with these young men. I mean, I don't think that people realize just how hard you work and what all you work on to make sure that these young men are not only doing their best inside of the classrooms, but in society.
Well, it's a collective opportunity for all of us, our business partners, every member of our administrative staff here, all the teachers and coaches, and so we all work together to be on one accord to make sure we grow our young men.
And so here it is now today, what you all about to do. You've gotten together so much food. You've had a lot of helping hands come in to play with this. And so here this is really a group project. This is really that one team, one family, one East.
Yes, indeed it is. And that's what we're trying to make sure all of our students understand, that when you're able to give back, then you're able to gain. And I think this opportunity here affords them just that.
And this right here is that hands-on learning, that kinesthetic part of learning when you're actually doing something. And how rewarding has this been for you in working with these young men and in this project right here?
Well, first and foremost, when we think about that mantra, one East, and one family and the one team, I'm really excited, and also it's more personal for me because I knew how I grew up. And so when I look at these students and families abroad, I know some of those are possibly faced with some of these same obstacles that I've been faced with. But the good thing about it is when you teach them how to give back, then it shows them that, it's a blessing to be a blessing to somebody else.
And what's beautiful is they're able to see outside of their own, their own space.
Yes.
And that does teach them to be thankful for what they have.
Thankful and grateful.
Thankful and grateful. All right, now who do you have here we're about to speak with? I know some of your Growing Young Men team, and then of course you've got some of the organizations here at East Lawrence High School.
Yes, I have 4 young men from the Growing Young Men program. That's Dylan Rocco, John Luke Brown, Jamarian Stewart, and if I'm not mistaken, Marcus Hudson.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, listen here, Mr. Smith, thank you so much for all that you do, because you pour into these young people, you advocate for them, and you keep up with them, too.
Most definitely. Somebody's did it for me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Will Smith here with Growing Young Men. You know, this is really always an exciting time to be able to speak with our students and just kind of hear from them just a little bit and see what they've got going on. We've got two of the Growing Young Men with us. They're going to share with us about who they are, things that they're involved in, and what this project means to them. We'll start with you, sir. How are you?
I'm good. My name is Dylan Rocco, and I'm a part of a CBA outside of this school. It's called Children's Baseball Association. I help kids with baseball and help coaching them and help get to their dream of the MLB.
I love that. Are you a baseball player yourself?
No, ma'am, not yet. I'm hoping to go for tryouts this year.
What grade are you in?
10th grade, ma'am.
10th grade. Very good. So for you, Mr. Rocco, tell us what this project meant for you to be able to give back to others.
Well, this project meant a lot to me. About being a part of this Growing Young Men program about a year now, almost 2 years, finishing up. I've always thought of this project as something eye-opening. What I mean by this is, as a well-off family, I've gained to see I can help others, but I remain to see less blessings since I'm more well-off. But when I do receive those blessings and my family receives those blessings, it means so much to me. Now, with me being a well-off family, I get to see the what's the word?
So with you, you're able to, for this project, you're able to see that there are needs, that people have needs that are unmet.
Yes.
And this is a way for you to be able to not look at yourself and what you have, but to see what others may need and how you could be a blessing in that way.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much. Hey, sir, how are you?
Hello, ma'am. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Doing wonderful. Tell us who you are and tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Well, I'm 16 years old. I'm in the esports crew, and of course, I'm in the Growing Young Men program. I'm also studying over for vet school.
I love that. What is your name?
My name is Jamarion Stewart.
Mr. Stewart. Now, what grade are you in?
I'm in 10th grade.
You're in the 10th grade. So tell us about how this Growing Young Men's program has helped you.
Well, this Growing Young Men program has really helped me fix my life, get me right on track, and it also has helped me provide multiple things where, well, I haven't had a father figure mostly in my life. So he really put me on track and showed me the things where I needed to do.
I love that. And have you seen yourself change and grow in a lot of areas?
Yes, ma'am. These past 2 years have also been very helping me.
I love that. And so for you, for this project, what was it like for you to be able to participate in this particular project? And what does it mean to you?
Well, being a person that came off in a well, good, healthy household, it really helps me. It really helps me showing people the care and need that they need, and helping people that are struggling in life.
For sure. It kind of puts things in perspective, doesn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
I love that. Well, thank you both so much. Now, of course, we're getting ready to have Thanksgiving ourselves, Thanksgiving break. What are your plans for Thanksgiving break?
Just stay with my family, see if we can connect with other relatives, I should say,
I love
and play some card games, have some fun.
Play some card games. You're not gambling, are you?
No, ma'am.
I'm just cutting up. What about you? What are your plans?
I might spend some time with my family on my other side, on my dad's side, and also spend some time with friends out of town.
I love that. So it's beautiful to be able to build these relationships with your families and friends.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. It's a pleasure chatting with both of you. Thank you.
I'm Brian Bazemore, President and CEO of Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County. We would like to invite you to come by and experience a welcoming banking environment. Come by today and have a cup of coffee and let us talk with you about our many products, savings accounts, checking accounts, CDs, and our many loans. You're more than just a number to us, you're family. Come by today, Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Natural gas all over town.
Get yourself a natural gas tankless water heater and save space.
And have endless hot water.
Natural gas is more efficient than electricity.
And it's lighter than air.
When you install natural gas appliances,
you can get rebates up to $1,500.
The City of Dublin will finance you up to $7,500.
For 60 months at 0% interest.
Use natural gas for all your outdoor cooking.
It's a luxury.
We're on call 24/7.
You'll call us and we'll be there.
Whether you're building a home or starting a business, City of Dublin Natural Gas has you covered.
We serve commercial and residential gas all across town.
Yeah. Finish the drill with natural gas. Call your gas guys.
At 478-277-5048.
We've got two more growing young men that are going to share a little bit about themselves. We'll start with you to my left. How are you, son?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Chat with us.
My name is John Luke Brown. I am in the 9th grade. I'm 13 years old, and I am in the band. I play an alto saxophone, and then I am in Skills USA, Growing Young Men, and in FBLA.
John Luke, you're a busy young man, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Weren't you also a spelling bee champion?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. How does it feel for you to be able to be so involved the way you are?
It feels good. It makes me feel like I'm doing great things.
For sure. And tell us about this Growing Young Men's program. What has it done for you? Tell us about it.
It's made me become a better person. It's taught me how to dress nice. It's taught me how to set a table for like formal and informal settings.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yes.
And now here it is, you're giving back.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to us about what this process has been like for you, John Luke.
It's been great. It makes me feel like I'm helping a lot of other people and helping them live good lives.
I love that. I love that. Good to see you. All right, young man, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing well. Share with us, please.
My name is Marcus Hudson. I'm a sophomore here at East Lawrence High School. I'm not a part of any clubs at the moment, but I am a part of the basketball team, and we're looking forward to a great season.
Yes, you are. Now, listen here, Marcus. Are you point guard?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, that was my position, son. You know, you gotta handle your business as point guard, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You ready for it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, talk to us about your experience here with the Growing Young Men program.
Before the Growing Young Man program, I came in when I was in the 9th grade.
Mm-hmm.
So before everything passed, I was immature. I played all the time, but the Growing Young Man program opened my eyes to the real world, showed me how to dress, showed me how to properly set tables, and basically just grow from here on till the man that I want to be when I grow up in life.
I love that. And, you know, I've seen, of course, I remember you two, we go way back as far as with me taking photos of you and just seeing how mature you both are and how you have grown. And now here it is with this project, Marcus. What was it like for you to be able to give back the way you're doing to help other families?
I've always grown up in a great household, so I mean, this was kind of new for me, seeing that what it's like on the other side. So it's kind of a blessing to be a blessing because that could be me. And I just want to show that I just want to show that it could just be blessing to anybody, and that's what I want to do.
I love that. And you know what's beautiful is that you all as a whole have come together and to really see that there's a need. A lot of times people, feel shunned if there's a need. And what's beautiful here is that you all are looking past any people feeling any type of way, but doing what you can do to help them. What are your plans for Thanksgiving?
Go see my family, I guess. I don't have much.
Your mama's got it worked out for you,
Yes,
doesn't she?
ma'am.
What about you? What are your plans?
Really just spending time with family, eat good.
That's what it's about, isn't it? All right, Marcus, good to see you, son. I'm so proud of you. Looking forward to seeing you on the court. John Luke, you already know, young man.
Yes,
I basically follow you wherever you go, don't I?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Good chatting with both of you. We have some very amazing clubs here at East Lawrence High School, and they work so hard, not only at their craft, but to also be a blessing to others. We've got FFA represented with us. How's it going up there?
It's going pretty good.
Share with everybody. Tell us who you are and things that you're involved in.
I'm Brian Jones. I'm the FFA president. I'm a Skills USA officer. I compete for Skills USA. I compete for FFA, and I'm part of FCA.
Brian, you and I have been around the block for a while, haven't we?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're so heavily involved in things, and it's like, what keeps you going to be able to do all of these things and to excel in them?
What keeps me going is I just see how my mom is and how kind she is and how far kindness has went with her. And I just want to be like that, to show my kindness to the world for people that don't have kindness and to show Jesus through someone.
I love that. I was with your mom yesterday, with the transition program and just talking to her, and you're absolutely right. She loves people, she loves hard, and she does what she can to do to take care of others. And now here it is. You're following her footsteps, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to us about this project and when you all were asked to be a part of it. What did you think first, and then what have you done to make sure you're doing your part?
When we started off with this project, it was just announced throughout the school that we would all be helping out, and we all come together as an FFA officer team and brought in canned goods, and we got our students to bring in cans for families that's not as fortunate as others.
For sure. And when you think about this, when you're helping families, it's like we don't realize just what we're doing. just what you're doing. There's families with food insecurities, and here you all, you're lending that helping hand. And when you think about your life, what are you most thankful about, Mr. Jones?
The success and the family I got.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, ma'am.
I love that. So what are your plans for Thanksgiving? What are y'all doing? You cooking?
No, ma'am. I'm going to spend time with family and work.
Look at you, making that money, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, listen, so very proud of you. Thank you so much for what you do, not just to this school, but also for the community in which we live. So proud of you, Mr. Jones.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Future Business Leaders of America. I mean, this program has been into fruition for years, and you've seen so many students doing so many wonderful things in high school and then being excellent outside of that and in their careers. We got two ladies here representing the Future Business Leaders of America. Hey, girls. Hello. Good to see you both. We'll start with you, darling. Share with us about who you are, things that you're involved in outside, of course, with FBLA and other groups.
Well, my name is Amaya. I'm in 10th grade. I do drama, track, soccer, anything you can name. And I really just like being involved and being at school.
So Amaya, you are very busy. Have you always been quite active?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you love most about it? Because, you know, you can be involved in things and not being very productive with it. So what do you love most about being involved in these things, and how has it helped you be a better person?
It keeps me busy and makes me learn things that I never knew before. And it really just helped benefit me into making where I want to be later on in life.
For sure. And so when you think about FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America, and what you want to do later in life, what are those plans? What have you been thinking about?
Well, I want to have my own business and a law firm. So I use that to help me learn and gain more knowledge about what to do and be able to open a business.
I love that. And now here it is, you're helping other families. When you found out about this particular event, what were your thoughts and how's it been for you in preparing for it?
Really, is to just go find anything that you have left over, especially if you're not going to use it. And just give to the other that you know, if you know you're not going to use it, just be able to be generous and hand it to others.
You know, it's got to be good stuff, though, right?
Yes.
I love that. I love it. Thank you, Maya. Hey, darling.
Hello.
I'm used to seeing you in the front office.
Yes, ma'am.
Share with us. Tell us who you are, things that you're involved in, and a part of being FBLA and this program here for today.
Yes, ma'am. I am Shakira Oliver. I'm a senior, and I'm the president of FBLA. I'm also in Beta, and I am a member of the Morris Bank Leadership Advisory Council.
Ooh, Miss Oliver, you tearing it up, aren't
you? Yes, ma'am.
And for you in these leadership roles, what have you learned? What knowledge have you gained for you to be a better version of yourself?
Well, I believe that working with others will help me have skills that I can apply in different areas in my life.
And for you being a senior,
yes,
these are some final days for you.
Yes,
what are your plans and aspirations after high school?
After high school, I want to go to Augusta State to become a nurse.
Look at you.
Yes, ma'am.
I love that. A nurse and a lawyer, perhaps? Of course, very good. And being a part of this project, tell us what your group did and what was it like for you all in doing this?
Well, we collected non-perishable goods for families in need, and I believe that because it's the holiday season, it's best to give back and be generous to people in need.
For sure. And when you think about your life, ladies, what is it that you're most thankful for?
I'm really just thankful for people being around and coming together, even if they don't want to be around and not feeling good, just to be each other present.
For sure, because life is short, isn't it? What about you? What are you most thankful for, Miss Oliver?
I'm grateful to be more fortunate and to not have to struggle. Yes, ma'am.
Because the struggle can be real, honey.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Well, listen, thank you, ladies, so much for sharing with us. Thank you for all that you're doing. Keep pushing. Keep doing what you got to do to be a blessing to others, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
School's back in, and we all know what that means. Whether it's football or softball or any other fall sport, Dublin Chevy GMC is here for you. Fall is in the air here in Middle Georgia, but the deals are still smoking hot at Dublin Chevy GMC.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $800.
Your Kubota dealer is Mid-State Tractor and Equipment, 1325 North Jefferson, Dublin.
When you think about the clubs and organizations here that are represented, you've got a lot of them that are involved in quite a bit of clubs. So they're dual-hatted, triple-hatted, you name it. These young people are getting involved. And so we've got two beauties right here representing not just Keep Living, but also FBLA as well. Talk to us. You ready?
Okay, so I'm currently the secretary of FBLA. I'm also a member of Beta. I am a competition cheerleader, and I'm also part of the Morris Bank Leadership Advisory Council.
And what is your name?
Taylor. I'm a senior.
Taylor, congratulations to you on all of your accomplishment. Seeing you all go to state, I know that was a great experience for you all. Taylor, you know, the things that you're involved in,
yes,
and you've been involved in quite some time, haven't you? What has that done for you?
It just allowed me to see life from a different perspective. It allowed me to see that I am more fortunate, and a lot of people don't have that. So being in these clubs such as JKL, FBLA, and Beta, it allows me to give back to my community, to those who put so much into me.
For sure. And talk about the relationships that you've built along the way with these young people.
Yes, ma'am. A lot of these members in my clubs, I see them as my family. Like, we're really close, as well as the people in the community, like my Morris Bank family. I know that if I need anything, that they're just like one text, one call away.
I love that. One call, that's all. All right, darling, share with us, please.
Well, I'm Takara Moy. I participate in many clubs. I'm the vice president of FBLA. I do Morris Bank Leadership Advisory Council, Student Athlete Advisory Panel, FCCLA, let's see.
Ms. Moy, how do you find time to just do nothing?
I really don't. Like, even during the weekend, I'm still currently like, okay, I have to figure out another plan so we can have different activities for people, and even inside of the club. So I'm currently working.
And what grade are you in?
12th.
So seniors, my goodness, you all are plowing away. You all are setting that bar for these underclassmen to truly follow, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
What have you loved most about the things you've been involved in?
Like giving back to people, because with JKL we did gifts for chemotherapy patients. With us giving those gifts back to them, it made me realize, like, hey, you're fortunate, and it's good to give back to others, because you never know what they might be going through.
And that's so beautiful. And the things that you all are learning, and how to be, for you, better young women, to really look at things from a different view, and just to see where there needs to help people, and you all are doing just that. And so today, of course, with the giveaway for families for Thanksgiving, I mean, this is a time that you should really be thankful and spending that time with family and loved ones, right? And so here it is, this project. Is it difficult for you, or how easy is it for you to just jump on board with the project?
It's easy for me to jump on board, because, like, from different clubs, it's easy for me to just, okay, hey, it's nothing to give something away to people who need it.
That's true. And for you, so here it is, this is an actual project. Do you also take the initiative when there's a need for others, that you try to fill that void for them?
Yes, ma'am. But also, I like to help give back, but I also encourage my fellow members in that club to, like, give as well.
I love that. You girls are my little spirit animals here. And what you're learning early. You're learning to not just look at yourselves, but to see the needs of others and putting others before you, and that is beautiful. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us today?
I think that's all for me.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Spending time with my family and my friends.
You gonna cook?
No.
I didn't think so. What about you, Ms. Moy?
That's all I have for today, but, like, for Thanksgiving, we will be gathering together, playing little card games and stuff. So.
No gambling, though, right?
No, ma'am. No.
Unless it's spades. No jail time. But listen, I'm so proud of you. We're proud of the work that you two do. We're proud of the examples that you make and you continue to make for others to follow. Thank you, Taylor and Ms. Moy. We've got Skills USA here, closing up the gap here with the interviews. I tell you, when you think about Skills USA and the work that these young people do, it is really outstanding. And I have had the privilege of traveling to them, getting on that road, traveling with them to see them do their work. All right, young lady, you ready to chat with us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go for it.
My name is Ashton, and I am a senior here, and I am the president of Skills USA.
Well, Madam President, I bow to you. Tell us what do you do within Skills USA?
So I compete with the athletic rapping. And we do different, like, fundraisers and all that to raise money for different type of organizations.
What has your experience been like being a part of Skills USA, and of course now the president?
Absolutely amazing. Watching each and every person grow as their own person, even in myself. I've watched myself grow throughout these years, And that's the one thing I'm going to miss is watching each and everybody continue to grow.
So you living your best life this year, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Now, Ashton, for you all, for Skills USA, having your organization be a part of this, what has it been like for you?
Very good. I'm a big helper. Like, I love helping people. It makes me happy. And so with this, like, canned food drive and all, it touches my heart because, you know, I know not everybody has what others have. And I have been fortunate enough to not have to, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So it helps me with helping others.
I love that. Thank you, Madam President. All right. Hey, darling, share with us, please.
So I am Jennifer De Los Santos. I'm a senior here, and I'm Vice President of Skills USA.
Madam Vice President. Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm with the big wigs today. I didn't realize that.
Also, I am a trainer at Chick-fil-A as well, Chick-fil-A Dublin.
So you're making your own money, for one,
Yes.
and you've got the skills to pay the bills.
Yes.
So what do you do as part of being a part of Skills USA as the Vice President?
What I do here at Skills as Vice President, I be informed of everything else that's going on. Also, be backup for my president here. Me and her work a lot together throughout this year, especially this year.
How does it feel for you to be able to give back the way that you're doing?
Honestly, it feels really amazing to give back. I know not a lot of people doesn't have what others have, and it really touches my heart, honestly.
For sure.
For sure, because like I know some people that like don't have the things that I have or everybody else have. For sure. I kind of know how it is to in that situation. And it's just like, it just feels so good to give back to others in need.
It really does. And you know what's lovely about you all is the fact that you're giving with your whole heart. Because the fact that you are not only doing tangible things, you know, the empathy that you have for others and the heart in which you're doing it really makes it awe-inspiring. All right, girls, so what's happening for you during Thanksgiving?
Working and spending time with my family.
I love that. Where are you working at?
At Southern Bell's Boutique in the mall.
Look at you. Wait a minute. I love that. And what are your plans for Thanksgiving?
For sure working and also spending time with my family up in Statesboro.
I love that. So here it is, you're making that money, you're working, getting that time in, but also making sure that you have time with your families. Well, thank you so much, Madam President, Madam Vice President. Keep doing great things here at Skills USA at East Orange High School and within our community. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, what you're witnessing today is you're seeing that love in action. You're seeing where our students have seen a need and they're working towards to make sure that they're filling those needs. Thank you so much to the advisors here of the clubs and the organizations for spearheading these things and just making sure that our families in this community are taken care of. So this is definitely a part of it. Thank you all so much for joining us, and happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you. Thank you.